S3 builds can get way too expensive. Apps generate so much data that every upload and download can just get heavy. And most devs think object storage means one thing, the cloud. But that's not always true. What if you could run an S3 compatible object store right on your laptop? That's where MinIO comes in. It's fast, S3 compatible, and runs pretty much anywhere, even locally on your Mac. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you guys 3 things: how to set it up and run it, why devs are using it, and the reality of tools like this one. If you're trying to cut cloud costs or make development easier, this could save you a lot of pain. Here's what this really solves. Most devs and teams are dealing with these same 3 problems. Cloud bills are hard to predict, data that's too far away from the app using it, and AI workloads that need fast local storage. MinIO gives us another option. We get S3 compatibility, strong performance, and full control without relying on the cloud. It's great for local development, prototypes, RAG pipelines, media, backups, all that stuff. And yes, you can run the whole thing locally, no VPS, no cloud account. Now, quick disclaimer, the GitHub repo is now archived and it is in maintenance mode, so we can't just use this forever. They've shifted focus from MinIO to MinIO AIStor, but the IO is still there too. We can use this for a good while with actual benefits. If you enjoy tools that speed up your workflow, be sure to subscribe. We have videos coming out all the time. All right, let me show you how simple this is. I've got MinIO running in one Docker container here on my M4 Pro. First, I connect it, and I'm going to run MC alias set local. I'm going to add my local host and just use their given login credentials for now. Then I can create a bucket, MC, MB, local, demo bucket, we can call it. And then I'm just going to start uploading a few files, image, text, JSON. So first my image, then I could do a light text file. And finally, let's just add in some JSON data here. Now, if I list everything, there we go. Clean structure, just like S3. Now, here's the part most of us actually care about. I run this mini Python script right here, and it's still using Botto 3. Same code style as AWS. There's no changes here. And in the browser, it's just over on localhost. Open the bucket, I can expand the folders, I can click the image, and there's your preview. This feels like S3, except it's running on your laptop. So what is MinIO really? Basically, it's an object storage server that speaks the Amazon S3 API, so you keep everything you already know. We can keep the same SDKs, right? We keep the same commands, the same mental model, but instead of being tied into AWS, right, it runs wherever you want. Docker, Kubernetes, bare metal, Edge, or just on your laptop like I am here. And this matters more now than it used to because our apps are only getting more data heavy as the years pass. Because when your computer is here and your data is somewhere else, we end up paying a lot of money for that, in latency and in cloud costs. MinIO changes all this. It brings storage closer to where the work happens, and that's why this setup is so useful for development and testing. Not for production, but those two it's really good for. In my case, I'm running it locally, which makes it great for building and debugging data-heavy apps before even touching production. Now, we do have a lot of other options out there, sure. Like with AWS S3, you get fully managed storage in massive scale. But again, the trade-off is cost, fees, and then you're tied into AWS. With Ceph, you get something great and also scalable, but it's more complex to run. More moving parts, more overhead. Now, a common pattern might look something like this. I can use MinIO locally for development, MinIO or S3 for staging, and cloud in production. That works because your local setup still matches the S3 model your app already uses or will use. So if your app handles a lot of data, MinIO just makes sense as we're in development. All right, now let me be real for a second. Should you use this? Well, it's easy to deploy. It's single binary or Docker, strong S3 compatibility, and it's really fast. And if you're moving a lot of data, avoiding egress fees is a big win. But here's the thing. The open source MinIO you're seeing here is still free under the license AGPL, the version 3. And it works well for demos, local dev, and prototypes. Now, again, they've shifted their focus to MinIO AIStor. That includes a free tier for single node use, but then they're now adding paid tiers for clustering, high availability, and all these other features. So for learning, local dev, and small projects, This is really cool, it's good, but for production clusters, you'll likely need AIStor or alternatives like Ceph or Garage. So it's worth it if we're in local development or just experiments, but maybe not if you need fully managed infra or built-in HA from day one. We can still stick with other ones for this. MinIO or AIStor Free gives you S3 style storage, strong performance, and full control over your data without automatically paying the cloud premium just yet. And you can try it right now on your laptop like I've done here. If you enjoy open source tools and coding tips like this to speed up your workflow, be sure to subscribe to the Better Stack channel. We'll see you in another video.